In this video, we're going to check out Google Meet. There are several ways where you can start or join a Google Meet. The first one we're going to look at is in Google Classroom. Once you generate the link will be visible right here in Google Classroom for you and your students to join in on a Google Meet. Also, you have on the classwork page, you have this icon. Now, it's important to remember that if you do not join in first, your students will be able to join the Google Meet without you. So you want to make sure that you're in there first. You have the ability to turn your camera off when you start the Google Meet, and it will just show your picture. You have the ability to turn your mic off when you're starting a Google Meet. It gives you a nickname that's generated. It shows you who's present, and like I said, you want to be the first one in the Google Meet. You click join now, or you can start off presenting. We're going to click join now so I can show you the other features. When you join, it gives you the information again, the nickname, and it shows that this can only be used in my school district. And if you're going through Google Classroom, more than likely it's going to be set up with your specific school district. It has the link and also the dial in, and this information is only important when you're dealing with parents. You can also add people, but once again, since we're going through Google Classroom, all the students will go through Google Classroom. Once again, you'll find that information right here. And if you have any attachments, which would mainly be for if you're meeting with parents, then you will have the attachments right here. When you're meeting with students, you can just have them refer back to Google Classroom. Once again, you have the option of muting and turning your mic off. Right now, my mic is on, so you see the circle is increasing around my picture. If I turn it off, that will stop. I can leave the call right here, open up my camera. I also have the ability to turn on captions, and all your students will have that ability as well. So when the captions are on, the students will be able to see who's speaking, and they'll be able to see what they're saying. So you have to go over this with your students so they'll know how to access the captions, because you do have some students that may need that as enhancement or because of accommodations. When you're presenting, there are different options to present. You can do your entire screen, which shows everything that you have pulled up. You could do a window, so you can go back and forth from one window to another, or you could do a Chrome tab, and they say this is best when you're doing videos or anything that has an animation. And also, this is great if you want your students to stay focused on the slide or what's on the screen, but then you need to go look at another tab. If you click on another tab, they will only see the tab that you've chosen for them to view. Here are some other options that you have. Right here, the three dots right here gives you more options. You can record a meeting. If you do that, then it will go straight to your Google Drive and create a folder for all your video recordings. Each individual person has the ability to change their layout. They can do a full screen. They can turn on their captions. The settings is for them to check their microphones and their camera. They can use the phone just for audio, and you can report any issues. Right here is where you would see all of your people that's in your class. It shows everyone. You can add people, and like I said, once again, this for if you're meeting with parents and you need to add someone. This is also where you have your chat feature, and you have your time, and you have your profile pic in the top right hand corner. So another way that you can access Google Meet is through the grid of apps. You have the Meet icon. You can join or start a meeting through there. You also have the option of creating an event in the calendar. When you create the event, it gives you the options to add Google Meet video conferences, and this is great when you're meeting with parents. You can set up appointment slots and automatically have the link for the Google Meet connected to it. You can also join or start a meeting through Gmail. So you have right under here, start a meeting or join a meeting. So in the next video, we'll talk about the settings for Google Meet and how you can change those settings in your Google Classroom. So these are the several different ways you can join or start a Google Meet in Google Classroom.